for our leaders and listeners here on the call today, what's that one action item they can take on now to move towards a more optimized physician workforce strategy? What's that one thing you want everybody to remember and do today?
All right, I can only have one, right?
Yes, only one.
All right, that's it. There's a lot, but bring locums and permanent recruiting into the same planning conversation.
Yes.
It's more simple than you think. There might be some structural adjustments, but be intentional about that. Shared visibility and transparency into pipelines, vacancies, timelines, and cost. It's going to create immediate alignment. So even that single step will reduce those items. It'll lower premium labor, and it sets the foundation for a more resilient workforce overall.
Yeah. Well, Janet, Chris, and Teague, it's so great to have you. We have about 10 minutes left here. We got so many questions for you all, so many questions from the audience. I want to make sure we get to them. Again, it's so great to have you. And one question that I want to start off with, this is a fantastic question from the audience here. How does having one strong physician staffing partner change your day-to-day role? And what impact does it have on the organization overall when there is that strong physician staffing partner? But I'm also interested in the day-to-day part. Janet, I'll start off with you.
Yeah, so, having that strong partnership with a company that can provide both your locums and your permanent needs is key. We have our partners that we work with, right? And you want to make sure they understand what your end goal is. And I tell my partners all the time, I'm like, look, there's more and more scrutiny coming down on locums cost. Yes, we all know, that we need to look at it. We need to make sure we're taking into account the monies that we're collecting, for the services billed. And I said, however, systems cannot afford to keep paying those premium costs. And so, we need to all come together and look at how can we partner. Hey, we can help you on this, on this locum side, and then help you get that permanent piece. And here's how we can help you with this. Here's the feedback we're getting. Here, let's work this together. So yeah, you got to have that strong partnership, and internally, you have to have a strong partnership with physician recruitment, with your medical staff leadership, with your credentialing office. All of those pieces need to go together.
Chris, same question for you. And does it impact your day-to-day at all? Is it a positive impact?
I think in terms of being efficient, anytime that you can deal with one contact who knows you well, who knows your organization, I think that's always beneficial, as opposed to having multiple contacts that you're, speaking with in order to meet a need. So just from an efficiency standpoint, I think it's always best, to develop a relationship, and ultimately at the end of the day, someone who has a vested interest in helping you achieve what it is you need to achieve.
That's right.